Hello, everybody, and welcome. Today, we are going to be talking about how to leverage the Leo season in your marketing and planning. I am going to give you the simple, powerful checklist that's going to amplify your efforts and help you to focus and know what you need to be, how you need to be approaching your content creation and your marketing to connect with those amazing soul clients. I am Sherry Moyes. I am your intuitive business alchemist, your astro curious friend who is here to bring you all things astrology to support you in navigating your business for more income and impact. All right, it is Leo season. Are you ready to roar? Are you ready to show up, be your beautiful, amazing self and share your heart with those in your world? I hope so, because now is the time. And we really get to tune in during this cycle to the things that light us up and get us excited. So let's dive in and talk about Leo season and what it looks like from a marketing and planning perspective and how it can inspire you. So we just came out of Cancer season, Cancer cycle, and now we tuned into what's important to us. What is everything in alignment with our values, and why we're doing things? Do they make sense for us? We hopefully, if you needed to do some boundary checking, hopefully that was part of your journey during the last cycle, and we should now have plenty of energy, hopefully, to start creating for ourselves. As we move through the journey in the zodiac, we follow house to house to house. Leo is associated with the fifth house of creativity, and it is where we create for ourselves. So it's not necessarily that we are focused outward and saying, what does my potential client need from me? It's saying, what lights me up? What do I get excited about? Because the things we create for ourselves, the things we're inspired by, the things we're drawn to, the things we're driven by, those things, even if right now you can't connect the dots for how it's going to help your potential client, eventually those things lead to the things we bring out into the world. They are what makes us magnetic. They are what makes people attracted to us. What we create for ourselves, that's how we innovate. So the big lesson here and the big opportunity in the Leo season is to focus on leaning into that creativity. This is where you get the big permission slip to play, to have fun, to enjoy, with a big capital I-N, joy, what you're working on. So that's the focus, is to allow yourself to be super creative. Now, we do need to take into account, when I talk about creative, I'm not talking about doing it in a way where you're creating a bunch of assets, where you're creating a bunch of beautiful things. If you are an artist, this is a great time to be creating art or music or things like that. But the creative side, it's more of that playful energy of what do you want to create and keeping it super simple. So that's the focus. Lean into your creative side and have fun. So let's say you've got something that you had put off to the side and it's been something that you're excited about. I've got something I'm working on. I've got a quiz that I know that I'm excited about because the information gave me so much insight into what I can lean into as an entrepreneur. So I'm excited to get that out into the world during this season, because this season is all about done, not perfect. Our doing in this cycle is test, test, test. Play with things, try things, just get it out in the world. Virgo season is going to come along soon enough and give you an opportunity to get things systemized and structured out in a more practical and tactical way. Now's not the time to create a lot of practical and tactical. That'll drain your energy. It is a time to just get it out in the world. And that very much fits in with the energies that we've been talking about for offers in terms of simple, clear CTAs, quick wins. Use that focus when you're thinking about what you're creating and what you want to test. So focus for the cycle, creative side, doing, test, 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 ask. What do you want to ask yourself during this cycle to help move your marketing and planning and business forward is what inspires me? Ask yourself, like, what really gets me inspired? What are you excited to create? This is really not the season of, it's never the season of shoulds. I'm not a fan of shoulds, but this is really the time to just say, what lights me up? What gets me super excited? Those things will be the ignition to your fire in this Leo fire season. And then you can go back for review. And what are those passion projects that got pushed to the back burner? Like I said, I pushed my quiz to the back burner because there were other things that were more pressing that were I really needed to get moving on. And so, but now, like, this is the thing I'm most excited about getting out in the world. So let me get it out into the world. There's one other thing I'm excited to get out into the world that we're going to test, but it's a test. It's a simpler thing. But I'll talk more about that in a couple of days. But so review those passion projects. The mantra for this season, for this cycle, is it's safe for me to shine. And this actually goes along with something I will be offering to a few of you. It's safe to shine. This is that time to be visible your way, to show up as your unique, quirky, fun, playful, just as you, and doing it your way, as always. We were having a conversation yesterday in my membership in the AstroBiz Lab about this visibility piece. And we were talking about doing stories or reels. Lives are a great Leo season type of energy. However, not everybody's wired and designed to just pick up the phone and go live in that moment. So, but you can take the things that you were inspired by, save them on your phone, and post them when you feel ready to. But it's capturing that essence, capturing that energy as it comes through and letting your light shine out into the world your way, whatever that may be. And then in terms of offers for this cycle, Leos love gifts. I can tell you that for sure. My granddaughter and my son, one of my sons are both Leos. My granddaughter says, Nana, what did you get me? Gifts are one of her main love languages. But Leo season in general, we like gifts. What can you give folks along with that feels very special, that can go along with whatever offer you're creating, or you can, we often think of it as like bonuses and things like that. And with the Aries North Node energy, we're not needing as much of that, but there are particular cycles and seasons. In Cancer, it was give, give, give. Show up and give, give, give. Now it's like, I have something for you, and here's an extra gift to go along with it that's going to do XYZ for you. So that is going to align with what people are focused on and what people are feeling excited about. And that's really the goal of working with these zodiac energies and following the sun cycles and using them for amplifying your marketing and your planning, using them for business guidance, using them for content inspiration, is that the sun is that big spotlight, and it will tell us where people's attention is focused, and where, when you focus your attention, it's going to move the meter the most. So let's recap, and I'll make sure that this gets included in the notes for the show notes on YouTube, as well as in the comments so that you can grab it, but we'll also post it tomorrow. So here's your marketing and planning checklist for Leo season. Your focus, lean into your creative side and have fun. Do, test, test, test. Take imperfect action. Done is better than perfect. Get it out in the world. Put it on a Google Doc. Don't worry about a sales page. You can navigate all that later. Just get those things out in the world to test. Ask yourself, what inspires me? What am I excited to create? What am I excited to put out into the world? And then review those passion projects that got pushed to the back burner. Do they still excite you? Are they something you want to test? How can you take a piece of it if it's too big of a project? But do those things that light your fire. The mantra for this cycle, it's safe to shine. Shine your light, shine your way. And then the offer, in terms of offers, go ahead and include those gifts that make people feel special, because Leo loves to give and receive, or more receive in the case of my granddaughter, although she's very good at giving too. All right, my friends, I hope you found this helpful. If you've got questions, drop them below. I will pop back in and answer. We'll break this down for you, get it listed out so that you have that checklist to follow for the season. And then next week, we'll dive deeper into content creation. And the week after, we'll dive into business guidance for the cycle as well, so that you get all of the different aspects flowing here and you can really use this season to move the meter in your business, because that's what it's all about. And as I always say, the cosmos is your second best guidance system after that beautiful wisdom within your beautiful heart, which is what Leo season is really all about. That beautiful heart of yours. Let it shine. Show people what you're all about. And until next time, have an amazing rest of your day and go out there and roar.